I'll now introduce the Alumni Award, and I'll invite Dr. Divya Muliyal to actually read out the citation after this. The Alumni Award is given to a person in recognition of outstanding contribution to the students or alumni of CMC and the CMC community. It is given to a non-alumnus usually. While in most years it has been given to a former staff of CMC, the award has also been given to non-staff who have contributed immensely to the life in CMC. It has also been suggested that while there are individuals who have, it is important that we acknowledge individuals who have left several years ago, who have left CMC several years earlier. So this year, I'll invite Dr. Divya Muliyal to introduce the Alumni Award winner and also read out the citation.
It gives me great pleasure to introduce Mrs. Jenny John Thomas, the recipient of the Alumni Award of Distinction for the year 2022. Mrs. Jenny John Thomas, as we all know, has single-handedly converted our campus into a place that is picture perfect every month of the year. Today, as we walk around campus, we find ourselves surrounded by multiple exquisite gardens, and that's all thanks to her creativity and hard work. Mrs. Jenny Thomas completed her BSc in Agriculture at Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University and her Masters in Agriculture at Kerala University. On 3rd of January 2007, she was appointed as the Estate Manager and is now the Senior Agricultural Officer in CMC Vellore. Since her appointment, she has taken the initiative to convert every area of our campus into a beautiful space. We, the residents of this campus, got to witness the transformation of the campus under her care in a matter of months, and visitors have always expressed their appreciation for our amazingly maintained gardens. It is not by chance that our gardens have flowers blooming during every season and exotic plants that thrive in this environment. A lot of careful planning and meticulous execution has gone into this. Her gorgeous home garden is proof of her extensive knowledge and proof that she has a green thumb. Along with that, she also seems to have the ability to control all elements of nature to bring constant beauty and order to our campus. Our gardens and environment have received the utmost care. We have all seen Mrs. Jenny Thomas walk across campus every day to inspect and check on the progress made in every area. And despite the limited resources, she has always ensured perfection. We admire the creativity with which she converts ordinary spaces into extraordinary gardens. And we are grateful that this has been passed on to future generations. She has worked with many batches of students on gardening projects, and she has been the backbone of the numerous tree planting ceremonies that we have had in this institution. As the poet John Keats once wrote, "A thing of beauty is a joy forever. It is a constant source of happiness and pleasure. Its loveliness increases every moment. It will never pass into nothingness." Mrs. Jenny Thomas, you have given us a gift that will surely last forever. And for this, we as a community would like to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I'd like to invite Dr. Alfred Job Daniel to hand over the citation and certificate to Mrs. Jenny John Thomas. So the certificate that we've presented her says, Christian Medical College Alumni Association has the honor to present the Alumni Award of Distinction to Mrs. Jenny John Thomas. We are very grateful for the immense contributions made by Mrs. Jenny John Thomas, who through her hard work and creativity has helped shape our college campus into a place of outstanding natural beauty. Her dedication and love for nature have converted our environment into the ideal home for all of us and for some of our smaller friends in nature, a gift that will last forever. The Alumni Association is proud to confer on her the Alumni Award of Distinction for the year 2022. And I'd like to invite Mrs. Jenny John Thomas to say a few words.
Thank you, Dia. President of the Alumni Association, Dr. Alfred Job Daniel, Secretary, Dr. Benjamin Rose, Dr. Beena Koshi, Director, Dr. J.V. Peter, other administrators, our dear alumni friends who have come from far and near, and friends. I'm overwhelmed to say the least for this honor bestowed on me by all of you. Thank you, especially the alumni, for the appreciation and encouragement you have given me over the years. This award truly is an icing on the cake. I started this work as a break. I was a young mother with 2 children. When they would nap, I would slowly slip on to and come to auditorium, and with the help of the attender, Mr. Govindaswamy, do a bit of gardening. Suppose he's busy, I would call Mr. Sam Christopher to spare one of his fellows. In 2002, I was asked to help with maintaining a small patch of land in the front of the principal's office as a volunteer. Little did I realize that one day I'll be looking after this lovely college campus. In 2007, the then director, Dr. George Chanti, felt that this campus needed a makeover and asked me to take up a full-time job. At about the same time, Dr. Alok Srivastava was also looking for somebody to landscape the stem cell center. I still remember the early days of my work here. One day at the dinner table, I told my husband about having flowers in the garden in the front of the Scudder Hall. He said the only flowers in the front of the Scudder Hall he has seen is bougainvillea. My heart sank. I did not have much practical knowledge in my subject, even though I was an MSc Agri in plant pathology. Landscaping and maintaining garden was very different from my training. It was all the more difficult in a place like Vellore, where there was water scarcity. When I started the work in the front of the Audi, I insisted that ponds were constructed for water storage. I wanted to brick line the footpath, but I wasn't sure how to go about it. I used the discarded bricks from the demolished building near the State Bank. For the lawn in the front of the common block, my workers had to manually carry it in pots and water the lawn. There are many such stories, but time constrains me from narrating them. CMC, being the cradle it is, allows people to grow and develop. I thank CMC for the tremendous opportunity it gave me to learn while serving the institution. Very few places give us such opportunities. Our founder, Dr. Ida Scudder, loved nature and incorporated many elements of natural beauty as the campus was taking shape in the early years. The sunken garden and its pond, trees of various kinds, have made campus what it is today. I'm sure the campus, with its verdant heritage, must rank one of the most beautiful campuses in the country. Our community has always been nature-loving, with an enthusiastic awareness for its flora, fauna, and other green causes. It is this work that I have the humble privilege in caring for. God works in very mysterious ways, and all what you see here today is the work of many people, both from my team and the support team of CMC. Today, as I stand here to acknowledge the recognition you have given me, there is a larger group of people I must acknowledge. They are the ones who worked tirelessly with me and often guided me in my journey. Initially, I had a group of 8 garden helpers who never complained about my constant nagging to do the garden work. They are ever ready to help me with any sort of arrangements. From that came a band of jolly men today, which has about 28 workers, both men and women. It is this, my team, who works tirelessly day after day in the hot sun, that I have to salute and thank the most. It is they who really deserve this recognition. The maintenance department, the principal's office, was a constant source of support for all the work I needed to get done. People tend to think that I'm a one-woman department. However, I do have a boss, and my bosses were the principals of CMC. What a lovely bunch of people they were, easy to work. God was good to me in giving me such a lovely set of individuals to work under. Dr. Ravi Korola, Dr. J.P. Mulel, Dr. Anand Job, Dr. George Matthew, Dr. Alfred Job Daniel, Dr. Ansu Pulamud, and now Dr. Solomon Satish Kumar have always been supportive to my demands. My family, Dr. Thomas Kuriakos, Naveen and Nimi, have been my strength. They have put up with my worries of too much of rain, too little rain, weeds, fallen leaves, and so on. Finally, I would like to thank the God Almighty who brought me to this wonderful place and enabled me to serve him through this beauty of nature. It is he who guides my work. I close this with a beautiful poem, Trees by Joyce Kilmer. I think that I shall never see a poem lovely as a tree whose hungry mouth is pressed against the earth's sweet flowing breast, a tree that looks at God all day and lifts her leafy arms to pray, a tree that may in summer wear a nest of robins in her hair, upon whose bosom snow has lain and who intimately lives with rain. Poems are made like fools like me, but only God can make a tree. Thank you for this honor. God bless you. God bless you.